Well, hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back in, yes, to another edition of the Regular Guys DFS. In case you've forgotten, I am David, and today we are going to be looking. I am back, guys. It's been a hell of a couple of months. Was looking so forward to football season starting and getting out as many videos as we can. Um, we had a couple issues at the house. Ended up having to do a whole bunch of renovation and some remodeling work on our house. I haven't even been living in it until about a week ago now. I've been living at neighbors' houses, out of hotels. It's just been crazy. We had a sewer thing happen. We had a plumbing thing happen, and yeah, you guys don't want all the details, but it's really been an interesting. Well, basically since football season started, it's been very interesting. I apologize, guys. I haven't been able to get out any videos. Trying to do it on my phone and get it uploaded to YouTube, all this stuff, it just doesn't work. Um, I'll let you know we have been playing fantasy off the phone or when I could find a computer. Or I could get back in here into my studio. Mixed results. I'm going to be real honest with you so far this year. We've been doing pretty well on Prizepicks. So far, NFL season has been about a break even for us. Nothing really significant has happened yet, but it was several weeks into the season last year when we took down our first 10K tournament. And then followed that up with a 5K and a 2,500. So maybe I just need to get warmed up, and that's what we're doing right now. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning back in. As always, if you'd please hit that like button down below, I'd certainly appreciate it. I'd appreciate it more if you'd hit the subscribe button and then click on the notification bell. That way you get notified every time we put out new videos. We are going to get back into this, guys. I promise you. So thank you all for staying with me. And let's get started. I thought the start of NBA season would be a great time to go ahead and get back into the swing of things. As you guys know, if you followed along last year, we had a real good NBA season. And now we have Prizepicks, which, speaking of that, if you haven't signed up for Prizepicks yet, it's becoming one of my favorite ways to play DFS. You can do very well on Prizepicks, guys. I'm not kidding you. We've done real well. Well, we've had some stretches where, just like anybody else, we've been up and down. But overall, Prizepicks has been a big success for us. So if you haven't signed up for Prizepicks yet, NBA season is a great time. You can play NBA, you can play NFL, you can play whatever the hell you want. Basically, you're making prop bets. And wagering money on them and hoping that they come through and you get paid. And there's no problem getting paid with Prizepicks. Trust me, I've tested it a couple of times. The payouts are very reasonable, usually within 3 or 4 days. So anyway, if you haven't signed up yet, guys, you see a banner in this video. Click on that link, and it'll take you to our page, the regular guys page, and you will get a dollar for dollar bonus match up to $100. You put in 50, they'll give you 50. You put in 100, they'll give you 100. It's that simple. There's no gimmicks. You got to play a certain amount of this before you can get this. Just they'll match you dollar for dollar on your first deposit. So please get signed up. Either use this link here in the video or go to prizepicks.com and enter our code, which is regular. It really helps us out a bunch, guys, and it really helps us out so we can, continue to try and put out these videos and continue to try and help the regular guys be successful at DFS, because that's why I'm here, guys. The regular guy show was started because I'm a regular guy who started making really good money playing DFS, and I am living proof that you don't have to be a professional DFS player to have success playing DFS. And now you add in Prizepicks, it's just another way, an easier way, really, that you can make money playing fantasy football, fantasy sports, fantasy basketball. So anyway, we'll get to the Prizepicks plays in just a minute. I want to show you guys this. I have put in a quick lineup for tonight's 2-game slates. I don't usually like playing 2-game slates, but look, it's kickoff season for the NBA, and again, we've had some success in the NBA. So this is what I put together. It's supposed to be the pick 6. Okay, well, it's a pick 8. I've got the whole lineup here. I'm just going to I'll give you the whole lineup free for the first night of the NBA. How's that sound? Especially since I've been gone for so long. So you can see it here. I'm going to play one of the two Brooklyn guys. And James Harden to me is just more consistent fantasy-wise because he's a triple-double just waiting to happen. So I'm going to make James Harden my point guard. Grayson Allen. Dante DiVincenzo is out for a while for the Milwaukee Bucks. Everything I've seen in preseason, Grayson Allen coming over from Memphis is pretty much going to be the starting shooting guard for Milwaukee besides Drew Holiday. So, and he's been playing very well. Now, I know preseason, look, I don't judge a hell of a lot about preseason, but Grayson Allen, even last year playing for Memphis, he was one of those guys that, on occasion, he could go out and get hot. But I think he's going to get more minutes, at least until DiVincenzo comes back. So at $3,800, Grayson Allen, sign me up. I think there's several good options from the Golden State Warriors tonight for a DraftKings play. Hard to leave Wiggins out. Wiggins really had a breakout year last year where you could tell, he is a big-time player. And I think that's just going to keep getting better. Golden State has a couple of those guys. And we'll talk about another one when we get to our Prizepicks plays. But Jordan Poole he's getting a lot of time right now with Golden State. And he'll continue to at least until Klay Thompson comes back. And I think he's on the cusp, guys. He's on the cusp of being a breakout kind of a guy. I really like this guy's game. But I'm going to go ahead and plug Wiggins in here. You could move this, play with this a little bit, and play Jordan Poole. I have absolutely no problem with that. But I'm going to fit Wiggins in, and then because I'm going to play Giannis. Giannis is probably my favorite. Him and Harden are pretty much my two favorite guys to play in fantasy basketball as a whole. And look, we get a chance to play them both tonight in the kickoff game. So I don't have to sit here and explain to you why Giannis is a good play. He's the highest priced player on the board for a reason. Last year, at least, Brooklyn really had no interest in playing defense. They've improved their team somewhat, but not necessarily defensively. So this game could be a crazy high-scoring game, and that's why I'm targeting this game, as much as I can, because I think it's just going to be a back and forth, lots of points scored. Opening night, adrenaline, everybody shows up for opening night, first game of the year. I don't have to sit here and tell you why Giannis is a good play. I love Lamarcus Aldridge at center. Last year, before Aldridge decided to retire, he had come in late to Milwaukee and had already established himself as a much better player than Blake Griffin. He was starting to get more and more minutes than Griffin, pushing Griffin's minutes back, and then he had to retire. That's going to happen this year. Lamarcus Aldridge is going to be the starting center. I truly believe that. And I believe he's going to get most of the minutes as a starter. Now, Aldridge and Griffin are both kind of old, and Aldridge, having to come off that injury or whatever the hell that was that forced him to retire. I don't know if they're going to come out of the gate just playing them all huge minutes. So I think you'll see a rotation with Aldridge and Griffin and Claxton. But I think Aldridge is the better player. I think $3,800 as a salary is way too cheap. So I really like Lamarcus as a center play tonight. He can pull Giannis away from the basket more than Blake Griffin can and make jumper. So, and then Drew Holiday was the other part of my pick 6. Again, no Dante DiVincenzo. It's Holiday and Grayson Allen in the backcourt. Here's my two add-ons for tonight. Otto Porter Jr. came over from Chicago to Golden State, and he has fit right in from what I've seen. He's scoring points in the preseason. He's been very good. There'll be a rotation kind of. I don't know if he'll start, but he will be a big part of the rotation. With him and Jordan Poole, Steph Curry, there'll be Andrew Wiggins. There'll be a solid rotation there. Porter's been really good for Golden State. And again, I know it's the preseason, but we have to judge things off of something. You can tell when a guy's going to fit into some of these lineups. So, and then Kevon Looney, I think he'll get more minutes this year. maybe especially early in the season if they try to limit Draymond a little bit. You're going to see him show up in our prize picks plays as well. So that's the pick 6, which turned into a pick 8 because it's opening night of NBA. If you're playing DraftKings, this lineup is going in for me tonight. So play along or look at it and say you're an idiot and completely pivot off of it. It's up to you. But this lineup will be live in DraftKings tonight. Real quick, let's jump over to our Prize Picks plays. Again, if you haven't signed up for Prize Picks, do it now. It's fun, it's easy, and you can make significant money. Click the banner that you see in this video, or go to prizepicks.com, enter the code REGULAR. Either way, you get a dollar for dollar match on your first deposit up to $100. Okay, I'll try and get through these quick. Let's start with points. Couple of guys here. We talked about them already in the breakdown for DraftKings. I like Grayson Allen over 10.5 points. He's just going to get more minutes because he's basically starting for DiVincenzo. We know he can shoot it, and if he gets hot, he can really shoot it. So I like Grayson Allen, and this was just added because this was not. I'll give you a bonus play here. Patty Mills over 8.5 points. Yes, please. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to get a significant amount of minutes tonight, but he can knock down 3 3-pointers in a row in a minute. So this was not an option when I started doing my research, but yeah, I would definitely take Patty Mills. Grayson Allen over. Who else is over in points? Aldridge, we talked about him. Where'd he go? 10.5 is Aldridge's number. I don't know why I can't scroll to these guys, dude. Trust me, he's in here. Well, he was. Lamarcus Aldridge, right next to Grayson Allen. My God. 10.5, I like him over 10.5 for some of the reasons we talked about before for the DraftKings plays. Kevon Looney, again, I think he'll get more minutes, and his number is 5.5 against the Lakers. You never know if this game's going to be close or whatever, but I think he'll be a big enough part of the rotation that I think he can score 3 baskets. So Kevon Looney is another play. One of my favorite plays is Russell Westbrook. I have 2 plays on Russell Westbrook tonight. I like him over his rebounds at 8.5. Russell has not been comfortable for the Lakers. He has not looked good. But he still has been in there rebounding. And against Golden State, I don't think he's going to have any problems getting to double-digit rebounds tonight. So I'm going to play Westbrook over 8.5 rebounds. However, if we go over here to assists, my other Westbrook play, it was, let's see. Yep, it's still been under. I like under 9 assists. He's in the preseason anyway, he's averaging more turnovers than assists. He's only averaging like 5 assists a game, which is odd for Westbrook. But again, he's having some trouble fitting into this team. So under, he's got 6.5. He averages 6.5 turnovers and 5 assists a game. So that looks like a big discrepancy to me between 5 and 9. So I am definitely going to play Russell Westbrook under in his assists. Rebounds. AD over 8.5. He averages about 11, 12. So I don't think he's going to have, if he plays close enough to the basket where he should be playing, he'll get that number easily. So 8.5, I see double-digit rebounds for Anthony Davis tonight. And so, yeah, that's why we like him over. I like Wiggins. 3-pointers made. Right now he's at 1.5. I suggest you jump on this early as people start digging into the Prize Picks plays tonight. 1.5. I think Andrew Wiggins will make 2 3-pointers tonight. I'm fairly confident with that. So that's it, guys. That's our Prize Picks play for today. So the ones I really like, I like Wiggins over 1.5 3-pointers made. I like Grayson Allen over 10.5 points. Russell Westbrook under 9 assists. And then the rest of them, Aldridge over 10.5, Looney over 5.5 points, AD over 8.5 rebounds. So, again, get signed up for Prizepicks. Use our code REGULAR and get in the fun, get in the game. Let's start getting it kicked off here for the NBA. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. Again, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. We are back now, and we will be back. I apologize for the delay. We've got football videos coming out this week and, of course, more Prizepicks videos. So stick with us. Thanks for sticking with us. It means a heck of a lot to me, guys. And let's make some money. Let's show them how the regular guys do it. So until next time, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you very soon, I promise.